I have used Instagram for the last 5 years now and have managed to scale my business to 6 figures purely by using Instagram as my main marketing tool. It's where 99% of my clients come from, and if you are currently hanging on Instagram and you are not landing clients, then there is missed opportunity there, and I would love to share with you how we can fix that so that you can start landing clients on Instagram as a personal stylist. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Faye. I'm a business mentor for personal stylists, and I am forever grateful for Instagram because that is where 99% of my clients come from. A little backstory here. In 2018 to 2019, I was using Instagram and sharing the work that I was doing, but I wasn't landing clients. And it wasn't until COVID hit that I did a bit of research, completed a course, and learned exactly how to use Instagram to land my dream clients. I implemented a content strategy that completely blew my mind, and within months, I was booked out with my dream clients. And so I wanted to share this with you because so often I come across stylists' Instagram accounts and they have great content, but they're missing the mark when it comes to converting to clients. And especially if you're already hanging on Instagram, there is missed opportunity there for you to be able to start working with your dream clients if you just implemented the right content strategy. First things first, before we dive into strategy, if you don't know already, you need to have your foundation in place. I say this all the time. You cannot post on Instagram and expect your dream clients to come knocking at your door or landing in your inbox, so to speak, if you don't know who you're speaking to and what it is that you're offering. This foundation is key for your dream client to know that you are the right person that can help them with what it is that they need. Now, jumping straight into the content strategy. So one thing that stylists do often and very well is they share educational tips and style tips. And although this content can be valuable, it may not always be enough to be able to convert your audience from a fan to a paying client. So this is where the different types of content pieces come into play, them being your educational, inspirational, and authority content. Your educational content is exactly that, right? Educating your audience on the importance of style and what it is that you're offering and why they need it. Then when it comes to inspirational content, that's essentially content that will inspire your audience to take action and to make moves. Your authority content is the powerful content that really stamps your authority, showcases your expertise, and allows your audience to really understand why you are the expert that they need to hire to be able to help them with their style. Using these 3 different content types will really give you a holistic marketing strategy, and it will really bring awareness to your brand and to your offering. It will not only help you attract your ideal clients, but also nurture them and then convert them. Sometimes people need a little bit more warming up than others, and that's okay. But this is the reason why this specific strategy is so important. On top of these 3 different post types, you also need consistency. Consistency first, and the amount of times that you're posting on Instagram. Now, there is a lot of talk around how often you should be posting on Instagram. Some are saying 3 times a week is enough. Some are saying you only need to post once and that's enough. Others are saying you should post every day, and others are saying that you should post multiple times a day. Here's the catch, right? It's not necessarily about how often you're posting. It's just making sure that you're consistent in the amount of times that you're posting a week. At the same time, you want consistency in the messaging that you're sharing and in your brand. Okay, so you need to have consistency in what it is that you're showcasing, the language that you're using, what you're offering, and making sure that it's aligned with your brand and your dream client. Then when it comes to your actual content, you want to make sure that you are utilizing the tips that are shared out there by experts. So you're looking at utilizing a strong hook, making sure that your content is value-packed, whether that be in your caption or on the visuals, utilizing B-rolls when possible with the loop and trending audios because that is just great for exposure, and making sure that you have a call to action to lead your audience into what it is that you're wanting them to do. So making sure that you're guiding your audience in the most simplest way, because let's say, for example, you share a brilliant content piece, but then you're not sharing a CTA, your audience might think, okay, now what? Or they might not just take action. So you want to leverage your content as much as possible, and you do that by sharing a CTA, so at least then your audience knows what to do next. If you're hearing this now and thinking, okay, well, this is all great, holistic content strategy, strong hooks, value-packed captions, etc., but you're also thinking, I have no idea where to start or what to do, then Stylists Who Scale is the perfect place for you, because I share with you my 30-day content plan, as well as trainings around the different types of posts, what they mean, and how to create them for your own, how to write captions in a way that are effective and that will really gravitate towards your audience, and so much more around content and mindset. So I'll leave a link down below for you to check it out. I would highly recommend that you jump into the content trainings, because they are just value-packed and have saved my members so much time and headache planning content. Next, we have stories, and this is really where you have your warm audience and where you're able to really take them from warm to converting clients. This is like the behind the scenes of your business and what you're up to, and really for those who are highly engaged in your brand and your offerings. So essentially on your stories, you really want to showcase your offer as much as you can and utilize what Instagram has to offer as well. A handy strategy that I use on myself is by giving a 24-hour period for your stories to reset, and then from there, your first slide back should always be a poll. Not necessarily asking your audience, how was your day? What was your weekend like? But more along the lines of your dream client and what it is that they're looking to achieve. For example, if your client is looking to have an organized wardrobe, then your first slide back should look something like, I help busy women achieve organized wardrobes. And then your poll question box should be something like, I'm ready to achieve an organized wardrobe, and then tell me more. And really what you're doing is you're addressing your I help statement, and then you're sussing out from your audience who is ready to achieve that big desire. You are capturing leads then, because those who are answering the polls are your warm leads. And from there, you don't want to leave it. Okay, people have taken the time out to answer your polls, so it's best that you go through your answers, message those who have answered, and start conversations with them. What you want to find out is what they're currently feeling with their style, what it is they're looking to achieve, and what's currently stopping them from achieving their style. This is a essentially sales conversation that I teach my clients, and what it is it's really helping you address with your audience their needs, their desires, and essentially their limiting beliefs. By packaging this all up in a conversation, you really are sussing out if this warm audience is your dream client. And from there, by having that conversation, you're able to connect with the audience, and then you're able to then convert them into a paying client. If they don't convert then and there, that's okay. But at least then you've got history with this person, and then you're able to check in with them every now and then to see how they're going and to see if they're warming up, because sometimes people just need time. But the point is, you're using your stories and you're having these conversations because this connection can eventually lead to conversion. Additionally, if they don't convert, as I said, that's okay. But if you have a lead magnet, this is the perfect opportunity for you to then share that with them instead. That will then warm them up even more, get to know you and how you work and how you teach, and then eventually they'll warm up and convert into being a paid client. Which brings me to the last tip, and that is your lead magnet. So you don't have to have one in the beginning, but it's always great to have one for those especially who need a little bit more warming up, and for those who aren't quite ready to invest in you just yet. Having this lead magnet is a great opportunity for you to be able to capture leads into your emails as well, so that you're taking your leads off of Instagram and into your inbox. With your lead magnet, you're wanting to showcase the what and the why, not necessarily the how of the topic that it is that you're covering. And then you want to be able to promote that on social media. It's great when you have a lead magnet, because then you can alternate between showcasing your offer and the lead magnet as well. But essentially what you're doing is you're selling no matter what. Once your audience goes into your lead magnet, they'll be entered into an email funnel, and then you'll be able to nurture them from the back end. Email funnels and lead magnets is a whole topic on its own, and I will definitely be covering that in the next videos. So be sure to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss out on that massive topic that can make a huge impact on your business. But for now, just remember, if you have a lead magnet, start sharing that on your social media as well and start capturing leads into your emails. Above all, what you want to do, now that you have a holistic content strategy, you know what you should be sharing on stories, and you know the importance of a lead magnet, it's really about making sure that you sell every day. You don't have to sell directly, but at least sell in a way that you're showcasing your expertise, your knowledge, what it is that you have to offer, your lead magnet, anything that will grab your audience's attention, warm them up, and prove to them that you are the expert that knows exactly what they need and that you have the offer that will help them with their style. Again, this is why your foundation is so important. This is why market research is so important. If you missed out on the last video, I would highly suggest that you check that out, because that will share with you how to create your virtual offer in a way that is aligned with your dream client. And then above all, it's selling and nurturing your audience every single day. If not every day, every other day, but just make it consistent so that your audience knows how much you care about them and how much you want to help them with their style. So I hope you found this video helpful. Again, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button, because I'll be sharing everything about lead magnets and email funnels in next week's video. If you have any questions at all, feel free to drop them below. And if you're curious to learn how to build a successful virtual styling business, then I invite you to join the waitlist to my secret project, where I'll be peeling back the curtains and teaching you exactly how I started my business from the ground up and scaled it to 6 figures. I will leave a link down below as always, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.